All right, here we are, ready to rest our brain. As you find your back nice and long and you feel your legs come into lotus flower position, let's take our hands today and bring them into the Apan Mudra. So the Apan Mudra, you take your thumb and you touch it to the oh, you know what I just did? I forgot to spotlight. Hold on one second. Take two. Okay, so here we go. As you come into a comfortable space in lotus posture, you're welcome to just feel that sukha, that sweetness of the asana move through your body. And today we're going to start off with a really simple mindfulness meditation practice. We're going to do a mudra called Apan Mudra. So we're going to take our thumb and middle finger and the ring finger and touch them together. And then the index finger and the pinky finger reach out. And we're going to do that on both hands. Your hands face up and the pointer finger and the pinky finger just kind of point out away from you. Elbows gently rest against the ribs and your eyes are calm with the breath. As your shoulders melt down the back body, just feel the belly rise and the belly fall. Every inhale and every exhale offers you an opportunity to truly let go. And that's what we're doing right here. Releasing the brain from the logic mind, the thinking mind, and coming into a space of peace and relaxation. Apan is all about the exhale, the letting go. So notice your inhales, calm and gentle and generous. And feel your exhales, deep and cathartic. Breathing in and breathing out. Observe the softness in your belly and truly start to let go of your day. Shed and transform with the breath. And as you start to really feel the rise and fall of the belly, notice how soothing it is. Almost like a bubbling brook. Feel the breath moving through you, washing away the day, releasing your mind. And as you tune in to this moment, notice the loving kindness in the breath. No care, no expectation. Just letting go so you can rise up to be your best self. Maybe your eyes have been open, or maybe they're closed. But if you can, gently close your eyes. And as your eyes are closed, drop in a little bit deeper into your body. Feel the free flowing energy of the breath. And just observe. Witness your cells evolving, the breath moving through you. and your body settling in. Feel this incredible lightness as you truly release your day. And as your eyes are closed, notice if you can feel the pulse in this mudra, this sacred seal. Feel the rhythm of your heart slowly beating in your fingertips, through the arms, the elbows, and the shoulders. Gliding down the back and the front of your body. Through the hips, the thighs, the knees, all the way towards the shins and your feet. With that internal gaze, feel the breath and the rhythm of your heart. Feel the tenderness of this precious moment. And still keeping your eyes closed, begin to release your hands from the mudra. And maybe wiggle your fingers about. Bring your hands in front of your heart. And we're just gonna rub our palms together as fast as you can. So you can really feel, excuse me, you can really feel the friction and the heat. And then softly take your hands over your eyes. And when you open your eyes and release your hands, you have a fresh perspective for this moment. And as we continue to release the brain and the mind and find a space of inner peace, draw your knees together and place your feet down towards the ground. And we're going to actually come up into standing. So make your way to a standing pose at the top of your mat. Feel the big toes touch down and fan out the rest of the toes from the big toe. Notice the internal spiral of your thighs as your back becomes a little bit longer. Feel the feet light as your thoughts. And observe yourself standing right here in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feel the length as you inhale, arms up. And then exhale, arms come down. Let's do that again. Inhale, breathe in. And exhale, breathe out. Inhale, breathing in. And now with a little bend in the knees, exhale, dive all the way down, forward fold. Feel the head hang down like a giant weight. Feel the neck almost like a piece of taffy. Observe your knees bend a little bit as you fold forward into this ragdoll formation. And really, really notice that Apan Mudra, that letting go process. With your next inhale, place your hands to your shins and let's lift our heart halfway. And then exhale, fold yourself right back forward. We're gonna take and step the left foot back, low lunge. Take your left knee and shin down to the ground. And with your inhale, reach your arms up high. Crescent lunge with the left knee down. With your exhale, take and guide left hand forward, right hand back into a little bit of a twist. You're going to reach the left hand outside of the left leg and gaze towards the right fingertips. Try not to move from your chin, but move from the base of your spine as you twist a little deeper on your next exhale. And with your inhale, reach your arms back up high. And with your exhale, fingertips touch down. Roll the left toes under, get a really nice elongated leg. And we're gonna take and either bring your hands to your upper thigh or bring your fingers back. Neck is long, gaze is soft. Inhale and exhale. And from this beautiful extension, reach your arms up high, finding a full crescent. Ball mounts of the left foot down, but really feel the same energy, the same weight in your front foot and your back foot. Let the breath be your guide as your arms are high. And then very mindfully, hands to your heart. And we're gonna spring forward, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, palms come down, and we're gonna step the right foot back. Right knee and shin touch down, and your arms reach up high. Find energy in the fingertips. Whether the fingers are spread wide or the fingers merge together, feel the bones hugging the muscles hugging the bones. And then we'll create a twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. As if you're pressing your hands into the wall. See if you can feel your shoulders relax down. Twisting and finding that deep diaphragmatic breath. And with your next inhale, gaze forward, arms go high. And exhale, hands frame out the left foot. Roll the right toes under and activate the leg. Feel your kneecaps smile. That's how active the quadricep muscle is. And then once again, hands to the thigh or arms reach back, palms face down. Visualize, just like you were pressing almost into the wall to open your shoulders, visualize that my hands are underneath yours. And if you pressed down, you could broaden your chest a little bit further. Back is strong, heart is open. Inhaling, arms up. Feel the stability and that power, but also feel just the stillness and the rhythm of the breath. With your next exhale, hands to your heart, and we're gonna spring forward. Gorgeous. And let's just do a simple vinyasa now. Inhale, reaching high. Exhale, dive all the way down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, your palms come down, step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing. And exhaling, downward facing. And this might be your first down dog of the evening. So as your head hangs down, kind of move your head about, front and back, side to side. Feel the lightness as you engage the breath deeper into your pores. And then real kindly look forward and step or float to the top of the mat. Exhale, kiss your shins. Inhale, reaching high to the sky. Exhale, arms come down. All right, let's go a little bit deeper. Following your breath, inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float your feet back. High plank. Lower, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Walk your feet close together, and we're going to do a nice little hip opener by reaching your right foot up. Woo! You just heard mine pop maybe. Bend the knee, open the hip, rotating your foot one direction and then the opposite. And then your foot goes high, and we're going to step it forward, low lunge. We've been here before. Reach up high, crescent lunge. And with your exhale, hands to your heart, and step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, diving down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step or float back. Lowering, chaturanga. Inhale up, and exhale down. Broaden your shoulders as your feet merge together, and lift the left foot up, bending the knee, opening the hip, exposing your body. Breathing deeply, left leg high, and step it forward, low lunge. Reach up to crescent lunge. And with your exhale, hands to your heart, and step to the top of the mat. Cathartic breath in, and a really mellow, relaxing breath out. Let's take ourselves into now Utkatasana. Bending your knees, fingertips down towards the ground, fanning out the toes, but feel the ball mounts and the heels supporting you. And then lift your arms up high. Inner spiral of the thighs as your arms extend up. And with our next exhale, bring your hands to your heart. We're gonna lift up the heels. And as your heels are high, soften your gaze. Really good job. Lower the heels and dive all the way down, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale as your palms come down, step just the left foot back, low lunge. Inhale, reaching up high for crescent lunge. And we'll exhale and open for warrior two. And let's dance our warrior a little bit. So we're gonna reverse the warrior, left arm down, right arm high. Exhale, right elbow, right thigh, left arm up. Nice. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And exhale, elbow to thigh, left arm high. Inhale, reversing your warrior. And this time, exhale, palms come down. And step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Your neck is long and your body's open. Just observing, breathing. And look to the top of the mat, and we'll step or float to the top of the mat. Exhale, kiss your shins and bend your knees. Inhale. Reach your arms up high, Utkatasana. Awesome. Hands come back to your heart, lifting your heels up, breathing deeply. Find some stability, lower your heels, and dive all the way down. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. And with your exhale, just step the left foot back, the right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up high to crescent lunge. And exhale, opening, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up and over. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, extending. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, frame out the left foot and step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up and exhaling, downward facing dog. As your armpits hollow out, notice the chin aiming towards your collarbone. Belly button rises and falls with every deep breath. And then we'll look to the top of the mat, bending into your knees. Step or float to the top of the mat. Exhale, kiss your shins. Inhale, diving high. And exhale, hands to your heart, sitting in Utkatasana. Really nice job. We're gonna add it all together now. Inhale, reach high, straight arms, straight legs, dive down, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step left foot back. Inhale, arms go high, crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reversing it. Exhale, frame out the foot. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Look to the top of the mat and float to the top. Exhale, kiss your shins. Your knees bend. Your arms reach high. Utkatasana. Dive down, Uttanasana. Inhale is lengthening. Exhale, step. Right foot back. Inhale, woo, crescent. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, palms come down. Step back, chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. I always like to think of down dog as a space to reorganize and re-energize. So give yourself the next couple breaths to just recalibrate your incredible superhuman machine. Look to the top and step or float to the top. Exhale, fold. And with a bend in the knees, inhale, reaching high, Utkatasana. Exhale, Samasthitihi, equal footing. Take and step your feet, frontal hip bone distance apart. Hands come to your hips, and we'll dive our head down towards the ground. Peace signs, grab onto your big toes, yogi toe lock. Eyeballs of the elbows shift to the sides of the room as your head hangs down. Breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out as you go deeper into the stretch. Stomach is to the thighs. Maybe you have bent knees, but you're getting a really good stretch for your hammies. As you release your hands, inhale, lift your chest halfway. And exhale, fold yourself back down. Palms to the ground. Step the left foot back, low lunge. And with your inhale, reach up high to crescent lunge. As you exhale, let's open up to warrior two. So I'm just going to shift positions as your arms are open wide. Inhale, reverse your warrior, but we're going to straighten out the right leg and exhale into triangle pose. Right arm comes down, left arm reaches high. Find the subtleties of the breath, allowing your right rib cage to come higher than the left. Look down to the right hand as you exhale your body up. And then we'll lunge back into warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, palms come down. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Finding space and length as you breathe. Feel a little bend in the knees, your heels go high, and spring to the top of the mat. Exhale to fold. Inhale, bending knees. Reach your arms up, Utkatasana. And then exhale, dive all the way down, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step. Right foot back, low lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up high, crescent lunge. Exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, we reverse the warrior and straighten the left leg. Maybe even toe heel in the right foot a little bit. As we exhale, triangle pose. Body is strong, legs active. Feel the extension through the sides and also with the breath. Feel the right foot and the left foot connected, inside and outside of the foot. And exhale yourself back up, lunging back into your warrior two. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, frame out the left foot. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up and exhaling in downward facing dog. Your hips are light. Your neck is nice and long. Find one more deep breath as you look to the top and you spring forward. Exhale, kiss your shins. Inhale, sweeping your arms up high, and exhale, arms come down. Taking your hands to your hips as your elbows reach back. Let's take and lift our left foot up off the ground. And then just slowly step it back, placing the foot at about a 45-degree angle and straighten the right leg. You can keep your hands to your hips, or we're going to take and interlace our hands back behind us. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, bringing your face towards your feet for pyramid pose. Your neck is long, your arms reach high. Sometimes people even take and tent up their fingertips and hollow out their back as their chin comes to their collarbone. It's really up to you. Breathing deeply wherever you are. And then with your inhale, we're going to take and bend into the front leg and just lift the back foot up. Bringing your face towards your feet if that's available. And then slowly step back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling to fold. And then dive yourself up. Exhale, hands back to your hips. And we'll do the same thing on the other side, bringing the right knee up. Step the right foot back. Foot finding its path, a firm connection to the ground. Inhale, lift. Reflect what you did on the first side with your arms. And then exhale, diving your head down towards the ground. Big breath in. Strong breath out. Find some space wherever you are, whether your hands are tented or holding your hips or behind your back. And then inhale, lift, back foot up, reaching and extending, breathing deeply, and lower the foot down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Maybe hug your elbows behind your legs to get a deeper connection, or holding on to the back of your calves. And then we'll inhale, swan dive high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Give yourself an opportunity to just breathe and be as you stand at the top of the mat. We're going to find another standing and balancing pose here together. So let's inhale and reach high. And exhale and dive down. We're going to move through a vinyasa before we get there though. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, palms to the ground. Step or float back. Chaturanga. Inhaling up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Really find lightness in your hands and your feet as you bend your knees and spring forward. Exhale, kiss your shins. Inhale, diving high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Feeling your body nice and strong, your mind very calm. Begin to take and bring your hands to your hips and lift your right foot up. You can flex the foot, and we're going to take our peace signs of our right hands and grab onto the toes. And then, it's hard to talk and do it. And then we're going to bring our leg forward. Feel safe and stable as you use the sweetness of the breath to open the leg out to the side. Gazing forward, breath is deep and confident. And then bring your foot back forward and take your hands towards your hips. Elbows reach back, lift the foot, and then lower it back down. Really awesome. Big breath in and a good release out. All right, so feel as if your legs are so strong that you're like lifting the muscles up higher. Bones hugging muscles, muscles hugging bones. Hands to your hips. Second side, left knee up, flex your foot. Peace signs, grab onto your big toe and kick out. Shoulders back, eyes are calm. Inhale and exhale. And now, take the leg out to the side. It helps if you press through the ball mounts of the toes to get your body more stable. Pressing in the left side. And then bring your leg forward, and we'll bring both hands to our hips as we kick the foot out. Breathe deeply, and then lower the foot. Awesome job. Let's find another vinyasa. Inhale, reach high. And exhale, diving down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, step or float back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. As your head really, really relaxes all of your thoughts. Just observe your body from the inside out. We're going to take and slowly step our right foot forward. Reach your arms up high. We're coming into tree through airplane pose or warrior 3 variation. Reach your arms back and draw your chest forward as the left foot lifts up. And then here we go. Bend the knee forward and bring the foot into the right leg. Hands making their way in front of your heart. Maybe your arms are going to open wide, or maybe they'll reach up to the sky, but wherever you are, this is your practice. Make it authentic, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. Hands make their way back to your heart. Knee comes forward, and let's step the foot back to crescent lunge. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, palms to the ground. Step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Doing that same sequence on the opposite side. Feel the positivity of the breath guiding you to stay balanced and stable. Left foot lifts, step forward, low lunge. Arms reach high to crescent lunge. And with your exhale, leap out into your warrior 3 variation. Feel the lightness and the ease as your hands move into position and your right knee moves out. Foot presses into the inner thigh. So you're working your body in towards the center, and then feel it rise up, blossoming, and maybe even creating some fruit on your leaves of your tree. Knee comes forward, stepping your foot back, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands come down, and we'll step back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhaling up and exhaling down. Neck is long, body is stable, but also very, very sweet as you balance the ha and the ta of the hatha yoga practice. Let everything go. And then walk your hands and feet to meet at the center of your mat. I'm just going to turn sideways. As you're in this nice forward fold, we're going to make our way into boat pose, holding our toes. So bend your knees, bring your buns to the ground. See if you can grab on with your peace signs to your big toes and lift the toes up. Kicking out through the ball mounts the feet. Heart is high. Big, deep breaths as you find internal strength. And if you want to challenge yourself, release your hands into a full boat. Toes delighted as they lower down to the ground. I know that was a little tricky, but you did a good job. Move the fleshy part of the skin away and aim the toes up high to the sky. And tonight we're going to do Paschimottanasana with our legs a little bit wider than normal, so we can give ourselves more space in the hamstrings that we just worked really hard. Let your head relax down as you breathe. And we'll take it into a little bit of a twist. So lift your head and neck up, back nice and long, and take your left hand to the outside of your right leg or foot and reach right hand back. You can place your hand to your low back. You can wrap and create a little bit of a bind. You're just breathing deeply, opening up. And then we'll unwind and switch to the other side. Right hand outside of the left leg, left hand to your back, maybe to your foot as you twist. Breathing deeply. Unwinding your bind. Bring your legs back together. And as your feet come back together, we're gonna do Purvottanasana. So we're gonna lift our hips up, creating a nice, gentle, elongated form, but a really good opening from the shoulders from computers and also from all the vinyasas we did. So your fingers spread wide, activate the feet, lift the hips up high as you breathe. Your neck is long and your hips lift higher and higher. One more good breath. And then lower your hips back down and begin to take and grab the right knee up. Give your right knee a nice big hug. And as you hug your right knee, begin to take and bring the right foot to the left inner thigh for Johnny leg. Your neck is long and your gaze is soft. And then folding, folding, folding your body forward. Inhale and exhale. Remember, you can go passive or active in Janusrisasana. You're just really focusing on creating a lot of space. Draw your chest further forward. And then come on back up. Nice. We're going to take, and same thing we just did. We're going to create a little bit of an arc with our body. Reach your right arm back and your left arm high as you lift and open. So as your left arm stretches, press your hip bones higher to the sky, getting a really good stretch through your rib cage. And then lower your buns back down towards the ground. Take both feet together for Baddha Konasana. So we're A version. So your fingertips point down and your back is long and you're just gonna sway a little bit from side to side. Feel the energy in your body, the energy of the breath as you tune in. And now let's switch our legs, bringing the right foot out, left foot in. First, we're gonna hug the left knee up, giving it a nice little wind removing space, massaging our belly, and then lower the foot into the right leg. As the left knee is down, lift your heart and guide yourself forward. Whether you're passive or active, it's really about the breath. Every exhale, feel yourself going further and further forward. And let's have our inhale. Come on back up. As you exhale, taking ourselves into that nice arc of joy, reach the right hand up, left fingertips and palm down, right arm up and over. Extending and breathing. Lower your buns back down and bring your feet together. But let's make this a passive Baddha Konasana bound angle. So take and create like 2 feet, your heels away, 2 feet from the groin, and then begin to walk your hands forward. Your neck is long. The breath is crisp and gentle as you gaze towards the floor. Feel that good space you created through the low back and begin to guide your knees together. We're gonna find half Lord of the Fishes, Ardha Matsyendrasana. You're gonna take and bring your left knee forward and your right leg up and over. Right hand, like a tent, will come back behind you and your left arm reaches high to the sky. Bring the elbow outside the knee and you can keep your hand facing in one direction, you can also bring your hand towards your knee as you look over to the right. There's also a bind, but that's a little bit of an intense move, and we haven't twisted a ton tonight. So honor and respect where you're at this moment. And gaze back forward, and we'll do a little bit of a hip opener by doubling up the legs, almost like you're stacking logs in the fire. Lift your heart and breathe into the stretch. And if this is too much for you, always remember you can take the bottom leg and straighten it out and still fold forward and get a really, really good stretch. Lift your heart up high, and with your next exhale, take and release both legs and just shake them out. All right, let's find the second side. So now the opposite, right knee forward, left foot up and over. You want to make sure that the feet, the left foot is really pressing down as your back is long. Take your left hand back behind you, your right arm reaches up and over, and we find our twist. So it might be a hugging of the leg. It might be that nice bent elbow, or you're grabbing onto the knee and you're twisting. Big, deep breaths in, even though you're twisting. And every exhale, you can twist yourself a little bit further. And then we'll unwrap from our pretzel and take and double up the knees, bringing your chest forward. Chin over the knees, neck is nice and long. And feel real comfortable with wherever you're at. Feel that good stretch through your low back and your hips as you start to unwind your legs and shake them out. Now we're going to take ourselves into bridge, and from bridge we'll go into legs up the wall pose and shoulder stand. So if you feel uncomfortable and you don't want to go there, just make sure that you do what feels good for your body of today. As I roll back down, I'm preparing for my bridge. Arms down near my heels, and we can lift our hips up nice and high. Now you can stay here, palms facing towards each other, pressing into your elbows, shoulders, and feet as you press into your hips, lifting up. Or you could take and interlace your hands underneath you. Get that really, really good stretch. And then we're going to release the hands and lower the hips down. Maybe you just heard my shoulders crunchy. You can even clock your knees in as you take a good breath. Now it's up to you. You can do another bridge, or you can go into a full wheel. We've been doing a lot of vinyasa, so your back is pretty prepped for a back bend, but really respect where you're at this moment, not where you expect yourself to be. And let's try it wherever you're at. So if you're going into bridge, arms down by your sides, hips lift up, hands interlace, shoulders go deeper underneath you. Now, if you're taking yourself into your gentle upward facing dog, or into your bridge or your full bow, you're gonna lift up, Urdhva Dhanurasana. Getting all my Sanskrit mixed up. Hips go high, head hangs, body is calm. Find yourself resetting your mind as you flip perspectives. And then we'll lower back down. Let your arms relax. Maybe clock your knees together. This would be a really great time for a little hip opener. So let's give ourselves a hip opener before we do our shoulder stand. Take and guide your right foot up on top of the left leg. Reach your hands through the hole and grab on to the left thigh bicep. Now, if you've been working your hamstrings and you feel ready, you can lift your toes to the sky or just keep the knee bent and hug as you push with your breath the right knee away from you. Right foot is flexed. And then just release. And we'll switch legs. Left ankle, top of the right leg, flex the foot. Reach your left hand through that little diamond space between the two legs, and you can grab on behind the thigh and straighten your legs, or you can have your knee bent and give the legs a hug. It's really, really up to you. Breathing and relaxing. Gaze internal. Mind is calm. And then let it all go. Feet to the ground. Knees slightly bent, arms down by your sides. Guide now your legs up into legs up the wall pose. And you can stay in this Viparita Karini, or you can take and press into your hands and take your toes up and over. Same as your bridge pose, you're interlacing your hands and getting your shoulders, excuse me, further towards each other. So this is plow. You can stay here or go a little bit deeper. Hands to the low back, lifting one leg and then the other. And almost as if I'm giving you a Thai massage and I have your heels and I'm lifting you up to the sky. Feel that elongation in the legs, the low back. Feel the lightness as your chin moves to your chest moves to your chin. You're working your endocrine system. So you're really flushing out the toxins. And then here we go. One leg and then the other. Lowers down to the ground. Hands release. Knees come to the ears. And if you're in legs up the wall pose, you're just going to find happy baby. And if you were in plow, same thing. Happy baby pose. Breathing confidently as you just relax into happy baby. Ananda Balasana. It gives you that amazing kind of like awesomeness and childlike wonderment. And you've completed your vinyasa. So let's rinse out anything that's still kind of stuck to us and come back to the intention of our practice. Knees go to one side, gaze to the other. Think about as you inhale and exhale, the apan, the letting go. And remember that mudra that we did, and you can even put your hands back into that mudra, thumb and middle finger and ring finger touching. Index and pinky extending out. Move your knees to the other side to complete the twist. So as you rinse out your body through this spinal twist, if there's anything that still needs to shed to allow you to evolve, use the apan mudra and the breath to truly let go. Bring your head and your knees back to center and start to open up your legs a little bit wider and your palms face up. And just relax right here in Shavasana. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, or breathing in and out. Any way that you want. This is your time and your space. Truly tune in to your essence as you find the freedom with the breath. Truly let go. Don't hold back. Notice the soothing belly breath, like sunshine radiating out. And feel that warmth, that kindness, allowing you to shine. And just bask in how unique and powerful you truly are. Mm. And feel your body being infused with these positive vibes. And you're welcome to stay in Shavasana or gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Offer your arms a really good stretch as they reach back behind you. Maybe even find some length and space in your toes as you wiggle them about. And then bend your knees to your chest and give them a nice big hug. Take and guide yourself over into the swara, the flow of energy, whether you want to roll to the right or to the left. And with your eyes closed, press your body up into a seated space. Begin to guide your hands in front of your heart center. I truly honor and respect the power within each and every one of you. In thought, in speech, and in action, may the merits of our practice benefit all beings. I'm wishing you lots of joy and well-being, peace and love as you love more and stress less. Thank you.